it didn't physically affect me until my sophomore junior year of high school. Okay.
21 minutes until I gotta go, so I told that girl I'm gonna slaughter it.
Okay. Hey guys. Today is gonna be a sit down video. I look crusty. I just woke up. This is literally the morning before my mini photo shoot. I just wanted to come over here and talk about some real stuff. I got like 45 minutes. If you know me, I'm very open about my anxiety. And I just want to come out here because it's a real, like, serious topic for me. And you know, black people don't really get a lot of help. Let's just be realistic. I haven't came out with my revelation video, my testimony video yet, but it will come. It will come. I'm just not in the right setting. I'm not in the right setting. You know, you never know who's watching you. You never know who's watching you. That's one reason. But then you never know who's watching you is the reason why I don't want to do it. But you never know who's watching you is the reason why I do want to do it. Because I can impact so many people's lives. And I'm aware of that. I've already been told how much I've impacted people's lives, you know, by certain people. Okay. But like I was saying, I know I impact a lot of people's lives. So I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I say this a lot. I'm not scared of anything. I just have anxiety. I believe that God has the back and the front of me. You know, and when you have anxiety, it's out of your control. First, I want to start this video by saying, no, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a health professionalist, but I have taken psychology in school for 3 years. I'm in college. And I should have did a get to know me video, but I'm going to do that as well. But I pretty much know since I'll say about the age of 15 or 16, and this is going to be on my testimony video. Since I pretty much had my anxiety attack, but I pretty much always question the things in my head. As a child, you know, my mama would leave me in the car. I was old enough to be left in the car, you know. But I would always have these crazy thoughts in my head, like, what if the world end right now? What if somebody come to the car, you know, try to take me or try to take the car while I'm in the car? And it's nothing wrong with having those thoughts. It's only wrong when it's compulsive. And that is a lot of mental illness. this like depressive disorder. There's nothing wrong with being sad. But when it's compulsive, and depression don't only mean sadness. You could be numb. You could be, high 1 minute, low 1 minute. Just like the maniac disorder. You could be high 1 minute, low 1 minute. But anyways, but it's really compulsive. Like you're really, really high or you really, really low. So I pretty much know a lot of things about mental illnesses, and that's why I'm studying psychology right now. But like as I was saying, as a child, or like when my mom would leave me in the house, I would always sit there and I couldn't sleep for hours. Like I would go to sleep thinking about, what if she don't come home? What if somebody come in the house? Not being able to sleep, like always being super anxious. Always calling my mama, making sure she's okay. Okay, I'm back. I had to free up some space on my phone. I don't know how I like this lighting, but it's gonna have to do. Okay, that's a little bit better. But like I was saying, my hair is a mess. I just woke up not too long ago. I slept my class and all. Like I was saying, it's a plethora of things that has occurred in my lifetime. And I knew it wasn't normal. Something always told me that the things that was going on in my head was not normal. But the word I was talking about, I have had like an attachment to my mother. And this is for a lot of people who are co-parenting. You guys can create attachment disorders for your child. If your child don't want to go, it wasn't my father. I just had an attachment to my mother so much. Anywhere she went, I wanted to go. If she went to the park and it was only grown folks, I didn't get no crap. I wanted to go. Even if I had to sit in the car the whole time. Okay, I just deleted so many apps that I'm going to have to re-download. But I always wanted to go. Like, I just couldn't without my mama. Every child have its moments when you overthink and it be like, I don't know. But have y'all ever was like, I don't want my mama to die. I don't want my dad to die. That idea just took over me as a child. Obviously, it would take over any child. But the devil is so busy right now. Like, honestly. But like I was saying, if I can get this video going, if I had to sit in a car, I would. As long as I wanted to be. I just wanted to be with my mama, y'all. I just wanted to be with my mama. That's all I wanted. I'm sorry about the angle changes. It keeps changing. I apologize. So I knew I had them like tiny specks. It didn't physically affect me until my sophomore junior year of high school. Okay, so once I got to my sophomore year, junior year, it was a very rough time for me. My junior year had to be one of the roughest years. Yeah. Or sophomore year. One of them. But anyways, where's that little raggedy pillow? West, it started to get bad. It started to get bad when not only was it affecting my mental health, but it was also affecting my physical health. If you are human, you should know stress is one of the biggest effects on health, period. Stress can give you a whole mental disorder. Stress can mess up your body. Stress can give you a heart attack. Stress can give you so many things, y'all. And I was so stressed. Just overwhelmed. So my body pretty much went through a whole bunch of changes. And I'm not going to specifically say those changes, but it pretty much went through a good amount of changes that affected me, no matter what I did, no matter just from being stressed. It was not the same, y'all. It was not the same. I was not the same. And I'm the type of person, from all the things that I've endured in life, you're not going to see it. You're not going to see the stress a lot. You know, you might see it and then it go away. Like, when I was in high school, I could smile for 1 second and turn around and have a straight face. I'm sorry, y'all, my wig lifting. And have a straight face, like I was just mentally battling with myself. But I didn't realize it was so bad until there was a point in my life. And I remember the first day I had it. It might sound crazy, y'all, but just listen. I was at lunch, sitting by myself, and I was eating. I wasn't eating too much. I was eating just like normal, as I would any other day. And my brain became so descriptive. It became so observative over the things that I do. So as I would eat, I was compulsively thinking about, okay, I'm chewing. I put the food in my mouth. I'm chewing, I'm swallowing. And the food would get stuck in my throat because I was so sucked up in what I was doing that my body wasn't working properly. Like, it sounds crazy, y'all, but I promise I'm telling 100% truth. And a lot of people don't know this. But I damn near choked the first time because I didn't know what was going on. But as I kept doing it and the days went by and I could not eat right. Like, I cannot eat right. Eating is something that's abhorrent. It's something that you just automatically know how to do when you're born. Eating, sleeping, drinking, that's stuff that you already know how to do when you're born. So when your body take back on that and forget how to do certain things, it's a problem. And I never went to anybody about it. And I told my mom and I told like my boyfriend, and it wasn't really anything anybody can do, because how could they go in my body and fix me chewing? Like, guys, hold on. The head ain't doing it. But yeah, like, it was a battle between myself and I. It was a real hard battle. It was a really hard battle, y'all. A really hard thing for me to go through, because it was like I was learning how to start all over again. I don't know. I don't remember the specific date. Guys, I've been having anxiety attacks, panic attacks for about 3 years now. It hasn't went away. But it's only certain things that trigger it. And I know those certain things that trigger it. But the first time that it happened, I cannot get that white out. The first thing that happened was something that was going on personally with and I think it was just everything adding up. Oh my god, this cereal is soggy. I think it was everything adding up to that point. But what made me just snap was something that was going on in my personal life. And I had a panic attack. And it was scary. It was very scary, y'all. And at first I'm like, nah. Like after it happened, I know it happened. I didn't forget. But in those moments, it went so fast. I'm like, nah. I gotta be tripping. I'm probably doing too much. Like, I probably just overworked myself up. You know? But then it happened again. And again. And it didn't happen it didn't happen like every day or every month. You know? But to be quite honest, I probably had like 4 or 5 panic attacks along this year. 5. Really. 5. So from that first time is when I looked it up, and you know, we look up everything. But I'm not the type of person that's gonna overthink it like, oh, I got cancer, oh, I'm finna die. I knew what it was. I just was in disbelief. Like I was already thinking about what it was when I first started having an eating disorder or whatever. Like the eating problem that I was having. And I don't know, it was just, and I try to control myself a little bit more now. Like when you have it, you know you have it. You're not gonna know that you have it, okay? But you want to learn how to control it as much as you can. Not control it, but to control your emotions. Because at a certain extent, you're who that controls your reaction to things. To a certain extent when you have anxiety. You know? Or leading up to that point, try to get yourself together as much as possible. And I do that a little bit more now. But yeah, I really want to come on here to just let it out. Tell y'all how I feel. Tell y'all that if you guys have anxiety, that it's gonna be okay. I say this because I wanted to come on here because last night actually, I didn't have a panic attack, but I was real anxious. Another thing, I cannot stay in the house by myself like that no more. Like, I never could, but it just got worse to the point where my biggest fear is eating me up, y'all. Like, that's always been my biggest fear. I've never been scared of the dark. I've just been afraid of not being able to see things. That's what makes me anxious. And at a point in time, I had a whole bunch of nightmares about somebody breaking in and stuff like that. Like, But to anybody, and last night, I had an anxious moment. Just because my mom wasn't answering the phone. Y'all know how it be though. Y'all know how it would be when, like you want me to answer the phone on the first ring. So, answer the phone. What are you doing so important? But it only was like 9, 10, 11, 12. Like 3 hours went by and I'm getting worried. I mean, like anyone would. But it made me go back to those points where I would sit in my room and wait till my mama come home. Like that feeling of feeling so afraid for your parent. Just feeling so afraid for the people that you love that it takes over your whole body. And it's not like it was anything that made me feel that way. It wasn't anything that made me feel that way. It was just like I just was afraid. Like my mama is one of the anybody. Like no, I love my mama to death, no matter what. But those issues has also affected me in a negative way as well. Not only, So that feeling that I had last night just took me back, y'all. Took me back to those days where I would just sit up all night, like literally, like would not go to sleep. Would not go to sleep and be scared as hell. For no reason, just because my anxiety was so bad. And I would think that I grew out of it. Or you would think that I grew out of it. I'm 19 years old. I'm sorry about the background noise. I'm 19 years old. But yeah, to anybody that can relate to anything that I've said, or you have anxiety, or you've been diagnosed, it's gonna be okay. And the reason why I don't want to be diagnosed is because I don't want that label. But I have to get that pride and that egotistical thought out of my head because doctors can help me. Like, if I get therapy, I could really get help. I want therapy, y'all. I want it. I just don't know where to look for it at. But I have been looking. And I'm going to get therapy, okay? Don't worry about it. I'm going to get it. I just don't want to be diagnosed because I don't want to take no medicine. Like, if they give me the smokes. Now, I just don't want to be diagnosed, y'all. A lot of people, when they know they got anxiety, they go for because they know a lot of doctors give them that, but you got to be a certain age. But, or they give you medicine to make your body do the opposite of what it's doing because, yeah. But, like they might give you depressive medicine. Not depressive, but it's something. Yeah. So, anybody that's out there going through it, I love y'all. Seek the help that you need. Text me. comment under the post. My Instagram will be linked down below. So I'm here for anybody that understands what I'm going through, or can relate to anything that I'm going through, or can't relate but still have, need somebody to talk to. I'm here. And I'll always be here. So I got y'all. Yeah, I got y'all. So that was the end of the video. If you haven't, like, comment, subscribe the video if you like. I'll leave the hotline below, because I understand how overwhelming anxiety can be, how overwhelming any mental disorder could be. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace. I love y'all. And have a good day, good night, good evening, whatever time y'all are watching this video. So, bye.